Welcome back to the channel, guys. I appreciate for each and every last one of y'all that comes and rock with your girl. For y'all that's new, thank y'all for coming and watching this video. Make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up. Today's video is about how I make my sea moss. Sea moss, if you don't know, is really good. It helps keep your immune system built. So I advise everybody to get you some sea moss. It's really good, and there's different ways you can use it. Me myself, you will see I use it as a everyday use. 1 teaspoon a day helps keep your immune system built. So I'm going to show you how I make it. So guys, make sure y'all get yourself some sea moss and use it however you choose to use it. As good as you can put a teaspoon in your soup. You can put it in your tea. I mean, it's good, guys. So make sure you get some. Keep your immune system built up. With everything that's going on in this world today, your immune system is one thing that you definitely want to keep built. And this is one way to keep it built. I don't know if a lot of you guys have heard of Dr. What's his name? DR.SEBI. This is one thing that he always promoted with CMOS. And it definitely works, guys. I promise you it works, it works, it works. So get you some and keep it stocked up. Alright guys, so here it is. I'm rinsing the sea moss off. What you want to do is constantly keep rinsing it to get all the little dirt and sand and things that's in it, because remember, it comes from the bottom of the ocean. So you want to constantly keep rinsing it until you feel that it's nice and clean. You get all the grits and kinks out. And especially if you don't like the taste of the sea, you definitely want to rinse as much as possible. I didn't have the fresh lime, so I used what I had, which was lemon juice, and that's to cut out some of that taste. All right, so we let the sea moss, I let it soak. I let it soak overnight. They say the best results is when you let it soak for anywhere from 12 hours, I think, to 24, 48, I don't know. But every time I make it, I normally let it just soak overnight. So this is, I'm going to drain it and then rinse it off. And this is how it looks. You know, this is how you get it. It's like, you see the difference from when I first did it until now. It's like a gel form. So a lot of people use spring water, things like that to rinse it. I'm only using it, the spring water, whatever, when I blend it, but for the mixer and all that, I'm just gonna use my regular. And I know they normally say use I guess a lot of people use lime. I didn't have lime. I thought I did, so I didn't. That's why you see me. I soaked it in the lemon juice, and that was just to cut like the taste of the sea. So yeah, I just wanted to rinse that off. Okay. Let's give it that last little rinse. Because like I said, I did soak it in I did soak it in the lime. And as you see, guys, this is it. So now I'm gonna blend it. I'm gonna blend it. Let me just add it. So I'm gonna blend it. So I got my scissors, cause like when you look at it, don't it looks like the sea, right, guys? Like you see the thing. I mean, for this one I don't have to cut, but I probably don't, cause that one don't really need cut. It's just like the big pieces. I kind of usually just get a pair of kitchen smears, like pieces, like you see how that's big pieces. Cut it, like to cut it up. You don't have to, because it's still going to blend anyway, but it kind of blend a little better. You cut like the big pieces. So yeah, It really does when you think about it and you look at this, the way the sea is. So I'm gonna do two different blends, because I'm gonna do one that I'm actually gonna use now, and is, you know, that I'm gonna actually be using now for my everyday mixture, which is like in my smoothies, my tea, my soup, even just by itself, like a spoonful by itself. My applesauce. Applesauce, it blends in well. So you see, I'm gonna cut a little bit more up, and then the rest I'm gonna blend, and I'm gonna freeze it, because this right here will be enough for me for, I would say, probably at least a good month. Yeah, this is enough for right now. So it's here. I'm gonna add some water, and it depends on how you want it, how smooth you want it. I don't want mine too runny, so normally I think I'm actually gonna cut up a little bit more. Yeah. Okay. So that's enough. And we're gonna blend it. So let's go to the blender. All right, guys. So now we're blending. Let the blend begin. So I did two different blends, two different mixtures. One I did so I can use. It's gonna last me for a couple of weeks, and that I will use for my everyday use. If I'm gonna take a teaspoon by itself or mix it in my food, whether tea, soup, whatever. And the other one I'm going to blend, and I'm going to store it in the freezer. Hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Sea moss is very good to keep your immune system built.